RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great entertainment video blogs, plus tons more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog that matters on the internet. Time now is 2:51 in the afternoon on Tuesday, March 14, 2017, 2:51, snowing like crazy, over a foot of snow already, and 18 inches is expected in the Merrimack Valley area. It's the heavy wet snow, very hard to shovel. Some places are getting 2 to 4 inches per hour, and some thunder snow, so don't be on the roads if you don't have to. My second video blog subject of the day will be about my take on the MBTA proposing to cut commuter rail service on the weekends. But first, some news to report. It's official. A blizzard was confirmed by the National Weather Service in Worcester, Massachusetts. And Red Sox pitcher David Price is most likely going to start the season on the disabled list. Not good at all. That's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my second video blog subject of the day. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Get your exercise in. Walk, run, jump, skip, rope, jump rope, run around the block, crawl, just flip over. Just do it a half hour each day, and you could get your heart healthy and be a slim, trim 217 pounds like the late, great former professional wrestler Buddy Rose. RVBN time now is 2:53 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts, Tuesday, March 14th, 2017. I'm back. My second video blog subject of the day is my take on the MBTA proposal to cut commuter rail service on the weekends. The MBTA has a very serious budget deficit, and in order to close the gap, they have proposed cutting commuter rail service to all the lines from North Station and South Station for at least 1 year. The commuter rail for the MBTA on weekend service is much less frequent than the weekdays. Usually the weekdays it's every hour, or rush hour where it's every half hour or so. But on weekends, on some lines, commuter rail trains usually run between an hour and a half and 3 hours on certain lines. And the cost of running the commuter rail on weekends are very, very expensive, and there are very few people who use the commuter rail on weekends, unless if there's a big event in Boston like a Red Sox game or a Bruins game or a Celtics game or something to do at the Garden or Fenway Park, or like a very big trip. The cost of taking a commuter rail has gone up in recent years, and I used to take the commuter rail a lot during my times in Boston. Usually I would always take it on the weekends, and sometimes the train was very empty. They only had 2 cars open. Other times there were 3 or 4. It depends what time of the morning it was. If it was only first, second train out, you would get a sparsely like crowd. But when it would get busy later in the day, it would get more and more busier. Also, the MBTA the company that's running the MBTA commuter rail is Kios, and they have been having some problems, especially when they had that big winter of 2014-2015. Now taking the commuter rail is a lot of money. Before, when I took it, it was only $3.25 from Billerica to Boston and back, so $6.50 round trip, but that's almost $20 now. And my take on the commuter rail service being cut on weekends, it's not good at all, because there's a lot of people who use the commuter rail on weekends, and some of them don't have cars, or some of them use the commuter rail on weekends to go to Boston to see the events, and some people just do not want to drive into Boston and stuff. And eliminating commuter rail weekend service is going to be devastating, especially with people who don't have cars. And people who do have cars will probably either have to drive to Our Wife for the Red Line, or Oak Grove for the Orange Line, or Wonderland for the Blue Line if they want to go into Boston. And it's just going to be very devastating, but the MBTA needs to close the budget, or to be more cuts in services, which would be far more far more system-wide, and that's one thing you do not really want to do in this thing. There's record amounts of people have been using the MBTA recently. Maybe an idea, if commuter rail service is cut on the weekends to North Station and South Station, I think the regional transit authorities like the LRTA or the Merrimack Valley Regional Transit Authority, or the Metro West Regional Authority, or like Cape Ann Regional Authority, or Greater Brockton, or all of them that have service to the commuter rails, have like maybe a kind of a special bus that goes into Boston, or like a major MBTA station, just to save costs on Saturdays and Sundays. Or some people might use the Amtrak trains that go from out of Worcester and Route 128 to go into Boston, or like down easter for Haverhill and Woburn. So those are ideas. Just my take, I say. It's going to be very devastating, to say the least. That's about it on that. I'll be back with the third and final video of the night, which will be about why not too many NHL defensemen have won the Hart Trophy. That's for the league's most valuable player. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. One of the oldest blood of WCCO Oxen has nice legs. Elizabeth Atso, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York, such a rocking cougar. Got the best leg in New York City, bar none. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And in the words of WWE superstar and actor Dwayne Johnson, aka The Walk, it doesn't matter what your name is. Bye now. See you later.